Wagwala, my fellow Tenno, Kobe here with another Warframe Weekly Reset. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please remember to like and subscribe. And today, starting off with the calendar feature, we have the first mission is to kill 150 Scholar units with melee weapons. That'll give you the reward between a secondary arcane adapter or one of the Hex Arcanes. Right? And moving on to the second mission, we have to kill 300 Techrock with the abilities, with our Warframe's abilities. I say Zaku is a good fit for that. Completing that will give you the options to pick between a lot of punch through 1.5 meters or to get 25% electric damage and status effect, easy to proc melee influence. And also on energy pickups, you have increased range for 10 seconds, right? That'll give you the rewards between a resource drop chance booster and 2 of the Hex Arcanes. And moving over to the second week, and the first mission on the second week is to kill 300 Tech Rat enemies with melee weapons, giving you the option to choose between heavy attacks trigger radial javelin, or headshot or weak point kills have the option or chance to drop health orbs, or universal orbs I should say. And each meter traveled builds up a stack of electricity damage, status damage. So it's like Volt's passive built into your Warframe, right? And that will give you to pick between a secondary arcane or primary arcane adapter and 2000 Kuva. And the next mission is to kill 500 Scholar troops. Then directly after that, we have Amir's birthday. Then the next option or the next reward would be between 6,000 Kuva or a built Forma. Go for the Forma, I'd say. Or if you need Kuva, go for Kuva. And for the last week here, we have the mission is to kill 30 Eximus. We'll have you pick between 25% melee attack speed, the range boost with energy pickups, or a radiation version of Nourish, right? And that'll have you picking between 2000 Kuva or a single Hex Arcane. And then the last mission here is to kill the tank once or complete the assassination mission. We'll have you choose between an Emerald Archon Shard or a Orcan Catalyst Blueprint. And now moving over to the Nightwave, we have our normal weeklies, which are kill 500 enemies, complete 15 missions, and kill 30 Eximus. And for this week's elites, we have kill 5 Void Angels, activate your any Incarnon weapon 5 times in a mission, kill 100 enemies with your Necromech, fly your Kith for 1500 meters, kill 2 enemies in a single bow shot, and also to kill 150 enemies using corrosive damage. And then checking out the credit offerings, remember you could get yourself some Orcan Reactors, Catalysts, 19 Extract, or some extra Kuva. You could also get yourself some Helmets if you need it for fashion framing purposes. And for the Aura mods, we have Physique, Dreamer's Bond, Sniper Scavenger, and Rejuvenation. Out of all of these, I'd say Physique and Rejuvenation are probably the best. You get Dreamer's Bond for free just by completing the first junction. And for these weapons right here, we have a few mods for a few random weapons. And for the weapons this week, we have the Jaw Sword, the Ceramic Dagger, the Normal Glaive, as well as the Dark Dagger and the Pangolin Sword. So if you need any of these for MR, or if you need the Ceramic Dagger, it's a very great weapon when he has the Incarnon adapter, right? And we have for Loki, Excalibur, the Harpack, and I believe, I don't remember the last one, I didn't see. But yeah, for this week's Archon Hunt, we have a Boreal, which is the owl that gives you the blue shards. We have a Spy, an Interception, and then the Showdown. So pretty chill week. I do hate Spy missions still. And for this week's Deviri Circuit, the normal path, we have Ash, Frost, and Nyx. I'd say go for Ash. He's definitely the hardest frame to get here, unless you like doing Railjack. The other two drop from boss fights. Nyx's boss fights is on invasions, right? And when we take a look at the Steel Path run, this week is the Stalker theme. So we have the Xylock, the Cybear, the Dread, the Spear, and Hate Incarnon Genesis. Out of all of these, the strongest one in my opinion is the Hate, and then probably the Dread. I haven't tested out the Xylock as yet, or the Cyber, to be honest. So I'll be building those soon and then testing them out, right? And if you have everything already, scroll on over and get yourself some Kuva or some Rivens, right? And checking out what the Croesus has in the Dorma Zone. This week we have 5,000 Kuva, an Warframe Exilus adapter, a secondary Arcane adapter, or a Pistol Riven. Right, so if you need Rivens, or if you need Exilus adapter or some extra Kuva, right here is the place to go, right? And then moving over to Teshin, this week at Teshin we have a Kit Gun Riven mod, which is, it's whatever. There's only so many Kit Guns in the game, and I don't think a lot of people use them that much, or that often I guess, but you can get yourself some Kuva or some relics here. right? And now moving over to bird 3 in the Sanctum and Atomica. Remember to come here to get yourself an extra Archon shard. This week will be a blue shard as well, right? So you can go ahead and get yourself that for 30,000 rep. And now moving over to this week's Elite Deep Archimedia or Deep Archimedia, right? And for this week we have Alchemy, Mirror Defense, and Disruption, so pretty chill, right? And for the Alchemy, we have for the modifiers XMS Amphors. Only XMS will be dropping Amphors, but there will be a lot of them there, so you'll be okay. Rogue Calaverians have weapons that deal 5 times damage to Overguard, and enemies take damage only when within 50 meters of your player, right? And then for Mirror Defense, the glyphs deal damage to you whenever you catch them. All enemies have Overguard, 50% of their health. Allies slain, they leave around, whenever you slay an enemy, they leave around a cloud that slows you down and tanks your parkour velocity. And for the disruption, 2 necromechs will spawn. Enemies will also slowly regenerate their health. And whenever you kill an enemy, they'll spawn a little blue circle below their feet. Once you stand in that, you'll have less ammo efficiency, but a lot more fire rate. So please be careful, right? And then for the personal modifiers, we have ammo deficit. You get less ammo pickups from drops. Fractured armor, whenever you cast an ability, you lose 10% armor for 10 seconds. Abbreviated abilities, you have 50% less ammo duration. In gear embargo, you won't be able to use your gear, so like on-calls and stuff like that. So it's a pretty chill week, right? So thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it all. Have a wonderful week. Peace.